What's up, everyone? It's your boy Connor on Backcountry Barista, also known as on the trails as Ninja Bean Man. You find me out here on my first Catskill mountain hike. I just got out of work from Jacob Alejandro. Another little training day. So at the time of this recording, on my first week, and I'm already freaking loving it. But now I'm hiking. The day is beautiful. Had a lot of time for the rest of the day. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna regret it if I go to bed later and I didn't take this opportune time to go on a hike. Been working on optimizing all the video content on every platform so that way more of you guys can actually see the content when it comes out, and it'll just get more presence, not for only for me and the channel and the project, but for all the coffee shops that I'm reviewing as well, good or bad, although I always lean more towards the good. Anyways, there's 5 mountains this hike. 4 of them appear to be 3,500 footers. There's only a couple 4,000 footers in the Catskills, so there's a challenge or club called the Catskill 3,500 footers. I'm doing 4 of them today. And I am in Windham Blackhead Wilderness. If you guys look on a map, there's one major trail that goes through this wilderness called the Escarpment Trail. You look right around the middle, you'll see another mountain ridge going off to the left. And I'm doing that mountain ridge today. But as you can see, guys, already, it is just absolutely jaw-droppingly gorgeous. I plan on catching a golden hour. Hopefully I'm in a favorable area when that happens. Beautiful views, all that good shit. But otherwise, it just feels so good to be back out in nature. Yet again, I want to reiterate part of the purpose of this project, whether it be on single sip, Backcountry Barista, or slinging sips. I have plans for that coming up. Or second sip, or there's just so many projects. My goal is to get you guys on so you can get off and do it yourself. Really appreciate and enjoy it. Just listen. I've barely even gone anywhere, and it's already absolutely beautiful. 67 degrees out. I'll catch you guys up the trail. I will say it is a little bit muddy out here, but if any of you guys have hiked the Long Trail, you'll know. Long Trail identifies as a river half the time. I am noticing a lot of red mud, copper colored mud, and this pretty decent, slight, not overly harsh incline in the Windham Blackhead Wilderness. On my way to Blackhead Mountain, Black Dome. Said from the trailhead, 3.6 miles. Said the hike takes around 8 hours to complete for the average hiker. It's only 11.5 miles, and I'm doing a lot of climbing right now. gonna attempt it in 5.5 hours. Which means I might actually be hitting sunset near the end of the hike. Right around where I am now. We'll see. It's starting to get steeper now. See you guys further up. Second mountain peak. Going way up there. Hello, what's up everyone? Back with you in the Windham Blackhead Wilderness in the Catskill Mountains. If you're looking on a map, northeasternmost wilderness. Whoop, right in the corner. There's a little campsite right here actually. I think I'm on top of Thomas Cole Mountain right now. I just climbed Campbell's Hump. Not the one I know and love in Vermont. Wasn't nearly as much of a mountain as that one is. But it's very pretty. A lot of partial views out here. Not much in the way of like exposed rock. And as you can see, these little snow patches at the highest bits of elevation. Oh, it smells so good out here. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Oh, I feel the cool air sticking to my skin. It's like it's starting to feel like that perfect stretch that you get right in the morning. A little bit of morning dew in the air. A little bit cool, a little bit misty. You just go outside on the porch and you see a thick fog. You do a big old stretch. That's optimal to me in hiking. The most optimal way to feel. It's just orgasmic. It really is. Absolutely gorgeous. Following the ridge here. Avoiding the nice little slushy, icy patches. Got a little viewpoint out here. Let's go out. Partial view. Alright. See you guys further along. What's up everyone? It's your boy Connor from Backcountry Barista, also known as Ninja Bean Man on the trails. I just came from Black Dome Mountain. You can see I also did Thomas Cole Mountain. Before that it was Campbell's Hump. There was one more mountain. That one wasn't a 3,500 footer. But my last mountain of the day is going to be Blackhead Mountain, which is up. In that direction you can kind of see the peak up there. And then from there, I'm going to be doubling back all the way up this mountain and following the ridge back down to my vehicle. Over here in that direction, you could see in some of the shots, you had the rest of the escarpment trail, which runs all the way along this way from South Mountain all the way up. This is right in the middle. This trail goes all the way out back here. So if you do this trail out to Blackhead Mountain and back, and then you did the escarpment trail, you would have basically hiked the whole Windham Blackhead Wilderness. And that's my plan, get this done in 2 hiking trips. Of course, the escarpment trail is 21 miles one way. So, yeah, unfortunately, my buddy who's going to go with me, his rear diff exploded, and that caused some delays for sure, and I just don't have 2 days. I'm so freaking busy with my move to Troy. You guys will see a significant increase in attention to American Coffee Trip as far as new framework, more detail. At the time of this recording, by the time this video releases, you'll already see those changes. As far as making coffee on Backcountry Barista, yet again, I just don't have the time right now to do that. I have just enough time to even freaking get out here and just make these hikes happen. And then hike back, because I have work tomorrow morning. Jacob Alejandro. Been super stoked working there so far. On Single Sip, both of their coffee shops are in the top 5. I've made some pretty significant changes to the map. Finishing out New England. I believe now I've added a couple more shops, one near Manchester, New Hampshire, and one near Stamford, Connecticut, that I will be reviewing at some point. One more case by case. I'm not going to make a trip out there. But a lot is coming to American Coffee Trip. By the time I release this video, those things will probably be realized. At least some of them. Anyways, I'll meet you on the top. Alright guys, welcome to Black Peak. I was just at the Camp Steel overlook, but it just wasn't really an overlook. Not even worth really recording. But this is the last mountain of my hike. The hardest part is probably going to be going back up Black Dome. Well, not probably, is. And it's like just a straight up cliff for 0.6 miles. Oh, 0.3 miles. 0.3 of just somewhat gradual. 0.3 of fuck you cliffs. Overall though, this isn't the toughest wilderness you're going to find out here in the Catskills. It looks like, you got the escarpment trail, which runs along that way. You can see the Blue Blazer over there. Even better, you can see the Blue Blazer over here. And that represents the escarpment trail. Runs from that way, all the way from South Mountain, down that way to Windham and all those other mountains I can't remember the names of right now. That's a 21-mile one-way section. And then going from the road that connects to these mountains going up here, and here and back, this is like the central point of this wilderness right here. Like this, basically this spot right here I'm standing in. So you can get this whole wilderness done in 2 hikes. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to move on to Hunter Kill Wilderness and, well, maybe take a shot at the Devil's Path, which is the hardest trail in the Catskills. 23.6 miles. I'm doing it in one day. Anyways, guys, I will be capturing some more photos. You can see the lighting's already starting to get a bit more interesting. And what time is it right now? It's 4:10. Sunset's going to be at like 7:10. So it will be very likely I'll be well on my way down by the time the sun is setting. I am starting to get a little bit peckish, so I think by the time I get to Camel's Hump, I'll really start to feel my stomach growling. But, anyways, guys, I think it's just going to be ambiance from now on. And, see you guys soon.